Ебак. Ну, я самокритична до себе. Це дуже хорошо. Лучше нехай я буду самокритична. Ты чё, мальчик? Надо.
Так. Эти два надо стереть.
Та всі старають. Всі ж зі мною, всі старають.
Чё это?
Да? Ох, Господи Боже.
Что такие? Что это?
Друг.
Очень близкий друг.
Та ні.
То есть близко друг.
Да. Я за ним так писала, коли училась в колледже, когда мне было 14 лет.
Угу.
Сохла за ним.
А сейчас что? Не?
Он за мной. Знаешь, ирония судьбы.
Нет? Не сох?
Я за ним.
А он по тебе?
А сейчас он по мне.
А, вот оно.
Ага, да. Да, я была маленькая. Мне очень сильно нравился. Я уже лайф?
Да,
Ждём.
уже лайф, да.
Пока пойду в пехну.
Опять?
Давай, ты знаешь, я купила 2 блока сигарет.
Угу.
В магазине уже 5 купила.
А Ярослав курит?
Ну, він трубку на цій свій.
Нихуя себе,
Да
даже труп.
Яша, та він так курить, що мебель, зеркало 2 дня повністю липкі. Надо все вбирати. Ти прикинь, скільки? Знаєш, як я определяю, що ми ж разом, ну, ми отдельно спимо.
Угу.
Я определяю, що він проснувся, він починає...
А вот эту хуйню он курит?
Да.
Бля.
Прикинь?
А там какой-то табак обычный или как?
Ні, масла, гліцерин і никотин, і якісь ароматизатори. Він каже, це не вредно, це не так вредно, як табак. Кажу, ти мені лічиш, кажу, гліцерин, кажу, я його подихаю, і я не можу.
Угу.
Кажу, в мене зразу ніс западає, кажу, в мене алергічна реакція.
Фу. Да не, это свет не мешает. Бьет. Че, пропали мои ребята, да?
Давай виробимо на ринку.
Можно. Давай уже готовиться ко сну, да? Или что скажешь?
Як хочеш.
О, так даже лучше стало.
Ну, такі, да. Ти ж слушай, тетя Оля. Тетя Оля хуйнік не посоветує.
А тебе нравится «Над пропастью воржи» читать?
Що?
«Над пропастью воржи» нравится книга?
Да. Охуенно. А що?
Да так. Именно эта книга сподвигла убийцу убить Джона Леннона.
Серйозно?
Угу. То, что ты там читаешь, вот считай, что главный персонаж – это убийца Леннона. Ты уже поняла, в чем суть книги?
Ну, конечно.
Что он ёбнутый? Его когда поймали, когда его
Ну, сам
арестовали.
персонаж, не автор.
Не, персонаж.
Потім сам автор уже зашився і більше на публіку не виходив, тому що він вже заїмався.
Просто, когда его арестовали, у него в руках был пистолет и книга. Сказал, что эта книга продиктовала мне, что делать.
Не, мені книжка дуже подобається, якщо чесно.
Ну, это классика мировой литературы, конечно. Просто как-то, знаешь, такое плохое ощущение этой книги. Зная, что она сделала, да.
Я просто фільм подивилася про Пестю Варжи, і потім мені дуже захотілося книжку почитати.
А є ще фільм?
Дуже класний фільм. Про автора. Да. Найди про Пестю Варжи.
Не, ребята ушли. Oh, restored. Hi, Sandos. All of a sudden, the computer blacked out and I didn't end the stream. And when I tried to open the second stream, I saw that simultaneously there is another stream. So I had to close down everything. So I had to close down everything and I don't know what happened. So you asked me about Badfinger. What exactly, which song you were talking about, Badfinger? I have a greatest hits of Badfinger and I think they're great. And the story of their band is very tragic. I think they should have stayed with Apple. Come and Get It. Yeah, it's a great song. It's written by Paul, I think, right? I think they should have stayed with Apple and not moved to Warner Brothers. I mean, that played a very bad role in their history. So, as you can understand, my sister-in-law is visiting us, and we're having some kind of a little party here. So she went out. It's the first time she's live, so I said I will show you how the live streaming on YouTube is done. And so, yeah. The anthology. I haven't listened to the anthology version yet. Red Bull. Energy drink. Because it's 2:30 at night. Maybe you have evening, but I have a deep night. And I want to sleep because I want to chat with you guys, because you Americans are very problematic. When I have a night, you have evening. When I have evening, you have day, and you are working. So I need to drink a Red Bull, keep my eyes open. You never had an energy drink. I'm scared of them. You know, if you drink just the one glass, nothing's happening. I think that me and Mr. Mayo left us, right? Very sorry to admit that, but you know, problem with the computer, problem with the connection. So I am celebrating another copy of Sgt. Pepper in my collection, and now I have the whole family of Sgt. Pepper's collection. And according to the book. Yeah, of course. Well, not all of them, not in all my copies. I do have the colored. I think in 5 copies, 2 of them are coming with the color sleeve, 2 of them are without, and the stereo one doesn't have it at all. It shouldn't be there. So I have only 2. Tanner Johnson. Hello, Tanner Johnson. How are you? Nice to see you here. I have restored my computer. I had a very bad connection and I had a problem with my life, but now I'm back. We're discussing another Sgt. Pepper album for my collection. My sister-in-law, she came from London directly to here and brought me the brand new, beautiful British copy of Sgt. Pepper. Another rare variation of the cover, which is not fourth proof but has patents pending on the back. I have the fourth proof with patents pending, and I have another one without fourth proof and without patents pending, and I have also stereo and the stereo with one box of EMI. So the whole steps of the evolution of Sgt. Pepper cover. How perfect is that? Are any in mono? Yes. I mean, I have 4 in mono and 1 in stereo. Just listen back to the act. What's your thoughts on the album? I cannot say that it's Paul McCartney's greatest albums, but it's very, very good. I personally prefer the earlier stuff, like Ram and Bend on the Run. I listened to London Town recently, but still, something doesn't work for me. Ram and Bend on the Run are the best for me. Why? Back to the Egg rocks. Yeah, it's a nice. I like the first couple of songs. I mean, they're really nice. The opening is very nice, and the second song is nice. I really like it. But somehow I'm not connecting. It's a good album. I'm not saying that it's a very bad album, but not my favorite. I like the orchestra on the concert for Kampuchea. Arrow Through Me was my favorite song. The radio played it all the time. Okay, okay. Recently, I bought another version of Sgt. Pepper, the 50th anniversary with the 2 double LP, which is already sold out. And guess what? The delivery company lost it. So I was waiting kind of a week for it to arrive, but then yesterday I found out that it's been lost, and now they found it and they're sending it back to the seller. I can't even imagine. It's more than 2 weeks I'm waiting for one album, and God only knows when it's gonna come back. Yeah, Back to the Egg is great, but it's hard to beat Ram. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I love Ram all very much. It's a great album. Ram and Bend on the Run are just the best for me. So I think Mean Mr. Mayo is gone. Is a strong LP too. Yes, Flowers in the Dirt is very strong, and I have to say that Press to Play, the previous album preceded to Flowers in the Dirt, is also very good album. Nothing bad about this album, but somehow it's considered as one of the weak. I don't know why. Maybe it's a follow-up to not successful Give My Regards to Broad Street, and that was the period when Paul McCartney wasn't making any concerts. Maybe, but Press to Play, I think, is a very good album. It's a very nice album, and I love to listen to Press to Play. I actually listen to Press to Play more often than I listen to Back to the Egg, actually. Off the Ground, yeah, Off the Ground is also a nice. Well, actually, Off the Ground is a second album that I listened from Paul McCartney. The first one was uh, back in the USSR, and then simultaneously I heard Off the Ground and Flowers in the Dirt. Do you have the CD, Pizza and Fairy Tales, all the demos from Press to Play? No, I don't have. But I think that Press to Play will be released as the archive collection someday, and all these bootlegs will be there. Yes, that's right. Off the Ground is underrated. It's a great album. Yes, I really love Off the Ground. I mean, the opening song, Michael Like an Icon, Hope of Deliverance, Peace in the Neighborhood, Come On People, and you name it. So many great songs in that album. I have the double CD version with a full. But I would definitely look for archive release on that. Kick Around No More is the best one. Pick of Mr. Pick of My Life. Hello, hello. Nice to have you here. Well, if you listen to this one, you're gonna have to agree with me that the first album, the first CD here, is better than the second one. Style, yeah, it's a nice song also. And Kicked Around No More. Kicked Around No More is also. There's a couple of highlights here, things we said today also, but not all of them are good. When you listen to the second CD of here, you can understand why those songs were left out. Yeah. So let's see. This year is gonna be 40th anniversary of Back to the Egg. So I hope that Paul gives us the archive collection of London Town and Back to the Egg, but you never know. My favorite Beatle. I always liked John, but all four are great. Sometimes I think my favorite Beatle is George, sometimes Paul, but mostly I admire John the most because he had the most courage in everything. creating the band, disbanding the band, talking to the press, and doing everything in his solo life and protesting and making his point of view. I mean, he didn't need advice from anybody. He was just genius. Exactly. What's your favorite of Paul's recent albums? Oh, I like New. I like New very much. I think I like New more than I like Egypt Station. I don't know why, but I think New is better. It's lighter and easier to listen to. Egypt Station is kind of heavy, messed, you know. But New is very nice, very easy listening. Not so many songs. I didn't like Driving Rain. I don't know why. I just didn't like. Yeah, there are some nice tracks, but not all of them. I like the freedom. Guess what I found recently? Guess what I found recently? Recently, I found my original analog webcam tapes that I was filming way back in 2004, my first visit to Abbey Road. Just to show you my first visit to Abbey Road, and I hope you stay tuned for that. Yes, I do have collector's edition, and more, even more, you can see my face in that collection. You know why? Because I was there when Paul McCartney was making a signing of the album in HMV store, and I was there, and I got my autograph, and I was filmed. And if you look on the DVD, there is a Covent Garden and HMV signing, and the last 10 seconds of that video, you will see me standing right beside his car. So I am part of Paul McCartney's legacy. Yoo-hoo! That's the New, signed by Paul. So of course I have it. I had to see my face on the official Paul McCartney's released item. When I was in HMV store on the first day of release, I bought 3 copies, 2 deluxe and 1 regular. And then I bought the deluxe, so I have 4 copies of New. I am on my live recordings. My Love from Paul Live was recorded in San Antonio. I was at that show. Yeah, you see? But it was not released officially, and I am on the official release. I have Ringo Starr autograph. I have Paul McCartney autograph. I have 2 autographs by Klaus Voormann, and I have 1 autograph by Tony Sheridan. So I have 5 autographs. And recently I was hunting Rolling Stones, and I have autograph by 2 Rolling Stones, Charlie Watts and Mick Taylor. It was officially released. It's on Paul's live CD. Okay, great, great. So you are also on the DVD. There is a Pauline concert also released from that period. First time to see Paul was on the Flowers in the Dirt tour. Well, you're lucky, man. I was only 8 years old at that time. Not even eight. Seven. Seven. 89, I was seven. Is Ringo. Yes, I heard the news that he's working on a new album with Joe Walsh. So I think that in the near future we will see another Ringo's album. The news surfaced. Well, there is no official information given still, but the rumors are that he's working on a new album. It was on April the 1st, 1972, back of Boogaloo hit in entering the chart at number 88. Well, that's a good information. You have Ringo's autograph. That's a pretty tough one to get now, I will think. Yes, I bought it 2 years ago. I bought the autograph from Ringo, which was signed in 2005 on a Beatles black and white photo. I know that he doesn't sign anymore, so I decided to buy one. So I have a real, genuine Ringo Starr autograph on a photo. It's not it's not a problem to buy Ringo Starr's autograph. I mean, they are relatively cheap, but he's still alive, and I wish him all the best, many years. And it's a shame that you cannot take an autograph personally because for 11 years already he doesn't sign. Yeah. I want to buy George Harrison's autograph or John Lennon's, but they are getting expensive. When I have free money, like 3 or 4 grand, then I can buy it one. So, are you cold? What do you think of the two remakes of Back of Boogaloo? I honestly prefer the original. I also prefer the original. I don't like when I don't like when Ringo makes the cover versions of his own of his own songs. Also, on the 2012 album, he made some cover of Wings, and I didn't like it.
Я думала, ти чуєш, що там щось запитати,
Ні.
ні? Я супруга ж не стопнути не присила. На подарок мені. У нас буде 11 апреля 2,5 года.
У кого? У вас? С Ярославом? You want to say hello?
Так що я завтра йду, забираю диск. А ти як хочеш?
My sister-in-law is
Hello.
visiting. Hello, hello.
Hello.
She's visiting us from United Kingdom. She came today from London, and she generously
From Birmingham.
Birmingham, and she generously
Birmingham.
brought me this present, another version of Sgt. Pepper cover that I didn't have.
Yeah.
So the postman is right here.
Yeah. I am like postman. You know?
She's the sister of my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Що тебе тут пішов розговор?
Ну, три человека пишут. Задают вопросы.
Я не мішаю?
Нет, нормально. So sometimes we speak Russian, and if you don't understand something,
Sometimes speaking in
Russian.
Ukrainian.
do you prefer the original version of Wings or Ringo the Fourth? No, I would prefer the original. That's what I meant. I don't like the covers of his own songs. My friend got Lennon's signature on a piece of Dakota stationery. She bought it from Geoffrey Giuliano. Yeah, a lot of fakes of John Lennon's autograph recently, and the genuine ones cost a lot of money. So we're drinking Red Bull because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and we don't want to go to sleep, so we drink Red Bull. We're gonna sleep during the day. Hi, sister-in-law. He said hi.
Hey!
Mr. Pick of my life.
Mr. Pick of my
My
life.
He said hello.
Nice to meet you.
So we have citizen of Great Britain sitting right beside me. I guess your wife is not drinking Red Bull. My wife is sleeping because she's working early in the morning. And we are sitting here because we do not work early in the morning.
Yeah.
My Red Bull is finished. I gotta get a new one. You ask her? Do you like the Beatles?
Of course I like.
Of course I like.
Yes.
She's not expert in Beatles like I am, but still.
But still.
If she can find that thing and bring it to me, that means a lot. Huh? Yeah. She's more a Queen girl.
Yeah.
That's why she lives in Great Britain. First class import. Yeah, and I have to welcome the postman. I invited her just because of the album.
Thank you. Oh.
Just kidding, just joking. Why? Ooh. Just joking.
Do you want more Red Bull?
No, that's it. At some point we gotta go to sleep, but not yet. I feel like listening to music right now, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. First class import, direct delivery. Oh, oh, oh. Do you live in an apartment? Me? Yeah, we both live in apartments, but separately. I'm married with her sister, and she's also married, so we live separately.
I'm just arrived.
She just arrived. Yeah, yeah, we have a big apartment. Yeah, with 3 rooms.
Yeah.
So that's not a problem. Not a problem at all, and a lot of neighbors.
Hmm?
10 центов. What's your favorite Beatles song? Question for sister-in-law. Какая твоя любимая песня Beatles? What's your favorite Beatles song? Come on, tell me.
Oh,
Ooh.
I love many
Songs.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a favorite song.
But
The
I love
neighbors.
Beatles, really. I
Yeah.
love.
She's
Yeah.
listening to the Beatles.
Yeah.
She likes everything that has to do with United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The neighbors
You're
will
right.
complain. The neighbors will complain about the music. They will call the police, and the police will arrest them for interrupting me listening to the music. No, I don't listen to the music so loud that people can complain. So, do you like live streaming on YouTube?
Yes.
It's
It's
a
okay. It's funny. It's
fun. It's the first time she's doing that, actually. It's the
Yeah.
first time she's live on YouTube.
What happened?
I'm tired. О, еще один. О, 4 уже, видишь? Okay, Sandos, do you listen to any grindcore, death metal, speed thrash? No. The heaviest band that I'm listening to is Black Sabbath. To see
It's
how
a good
many
choice.
CDs by the Rolling Stones you have to collect to get all their songs. Well, in order to get all Rolling Stones songs, it's not enough to get all the CDs. Also, you have to get the singles. There are many songs which were released only on singles and never on the album. I have a video on my YouTube channel, how to collect the Beatles and Rolling Stones songs. And you can check it out. It's one of the earliest videos that I ever did. So if you do me a favor and go to my channel and scroll down to the videos, you will find a video how to collect all Rolling Stones songs ever. I watched that video. Yeah, you see? So I can show you one very rare single. Mick Jagger's undergoing heart surgery, I think. Of course I know. And now when I think about it, I had Mick Jagger sitting 2 feet away from me in a lobby hotel.
Really?
Yeah. For 40 minutes.
Wow.
40 minutes. But the security guy just pushed me away like that. So I had no picture and no autograph by Mick Jagger. And now when I think of it, I want to cry.
Oh, they think which again.
Well, he he can perform. Of course, he will. He will. He's expecting to make a full recovery, but I think it's not gonna be in this year. He needs at least 4 or 5 months to recover. So let me show you the rare singles. You Got Me Rockin', Saint of Me, and Love is Strong. These are singles that only here appear some songs that never appeared on any other album. And this is not everything I had to get. I still have like 8 songs of Rolling Stones that I never listened to, and I never had it on CD, so I have to buy them somewhere. Oh, hi, me, Mr. Mayo. You're back. Good. Do you think you perform? Yes, I think that all the shows that he postponed to stop live shows, in my opinion. Same for Paul. Well, Paul is doing okay. I mean, his performance is not so dynamic as Rollins, but Mick Jagger is jumping on the stage, and he's 75 years old, and I think it's enough. I think he should slow down. But after this surgery, he has to recover at least 5 6 months. So I don't think we're gonna see Mick Jagger live in this year. What's your thoughts? Yeah, yeah, thank you. What's your thoughts on 60s Stone? That's probably my favorite period of. Yeah, my favorite period of Rolling Stones is from 66 till 73. God's Head Soap, Sticky Fingers, Exile on the Main Street, Between the Buttons, and Aftermath are my favorite albums. So if you want to get all the album, all the songs by Rolling Stones, you're gonna have to hunt down these singles because they are very difficult to get, and some of them are released on vinyl singles, and some of them are released on CD single. So you have to take care. It's very, very complicated. I have it explained in my video. Yeah, Ringo is in a great shape. And Paul is doing great. I saw Paul McCartney in December, and he was great. I mean, he was absolutely okay. I don't see anything bad with Paul, and now he did 4 shows in Latin America, in South America, so I think he's great. But I'm really worried about Mick Jagger. I mean, he will recover. I mean, this is not a very difficult surgery, actually. I have relatives in the family who did that kind of surgery, and yeah, just pause. It's bad. Yeah, that's right. But still, that is as good as we're gonna get. Thank God that he's still with us, and thank God that he's still performing. I mean, he cannot be always 30 years old, right? But Mick Jagger will be recovering at least 5 months. So we have April, 5 months. It's gonna be September, October, maybe in November he will come back performing, but I'm not sure. But when I remember that day when I saw Mick Jagger alive, sitting 2 feet away from me on the next table, and I didn't get my autograph because I was pushed away by a security guard, I still cannot forgive myself that I didn't take an autograph. Is Paul still doing shows without intermission? That's how it was when I saw him. Well, he doesn't make any intermissions. I mean, there are some pauses between between the songs, but it's not like intermission. He's going somewhere. No, I don't think so. Beatles Fest 2012. I don't know if I come to America recently because of the work, but I will go to Beatles Fest in Liverpool in August. I have a relative who lives in Great Britain, so I have somebody to visit. By the way, and also to get some new songs by Rolling Stones, there are some compilations that you have to buy. It's like 40 Licks, the 50th anniversary GRR, and Stuck in the 70s. These compilations also contain some new songs. Да, только осторожно. Не разбей графит.
Okay.
Too bad about the lost chance. Oh my God, me and Mr. Mayo, Joe, you cannot even imagine how bad it was. He was sitting right 2 feet away from me, and I wanted to approach, and the security guard, like a Shrek, like a 2-meter guy, he just pushed me away, and he said nothing. And then I was sitting like that, and Mick Jagger stood up, and he walked away. He looked at me, and that was chance of a lifetime. But what can I do? I still have that memory. He pushed me away like that. And that was very bad. I am planning on going to Beatles Fest. I would have gone this year, but my tax return was late. Tax return? What does it have to do with tax return? Podcasts. To do a podcasts. I will be. Okay. Joe, I wanted to show you something. She came from United Kingdom just several hours ago, and she brought me another version of Sgt. Pepper. I'm sure you heard about it. It's a new version that I didn't have. So good to have my postman. First class delivery. Yeah. And in a couple of days, I will post a video about my first visit to Abbey Road in 2004. I found the analog cassette, and I will transfer it to the digital form, and I will upload it on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And it will be a nice scheduling to a 50th anniversary of Abbey Road. So you want to go to sleep? No. Yeah, she doesn't want to sleep. She drank already 4 Red Bulls. Of course she's not going to sleep.
No, Red Bulls.
I can imagine how bad it was. One time I followed Paul's limo down to the corner, and he was stopped at the red light. I held up a pen and photo, but he refused to open the window. Yeah. So, after 2 weeks after I lost Mick Jagger's autograph, I went to Paris and I met Charlie Watts. So at least I got something. It's not like I didn't get anything. I got something. I have Charlie Watts. He's the same member of Rolling Stones as Mick Jagger, but still. It was a long 2 minutes of just the two of us stopped there. Yeah, sometimes they are very, very badass boys.
It's only 2 o'clock.
It's only 2. Yeah, too early.
Yeah, too early. For English people.
Oh. She's practicing in English.
Yeah.
Was the window tinted? Yeah, his windows are tinted, and Paul McCartney's cars. But what I noticed that when Rolling Stones were in Germany, Keith Richards kind of signed from the car. So it depends on the mood of that moment, Could not see Paul. You could not see him, but you know that he's there. Ringo Starr's car in 2011 was not tinted, and he waved us from the car when he was arriving in Frankfurt. Why? Me and Mr. Mayor, Joe, when are you going to show us all the stuff that you bought on the Beatles Fest? I'm waiting for that. Should
Find
make
my
the video.
Facebook.
Yeah. Should make the video. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. And I will make a video on my Sgt. Pepper albums. I have to get the 50th anniversary double album, which is already out of print. A delivery company lost it, but then they found it. So it's gonna be here in a week. And then I will make a video about all my Sgt. Pepper releases from the first to the last. It's gonna be about 11 or 12 different variations. I also picked up a George Martin autograph. Oh, really? Yeah, you should see it. You should show it and post it on Facebook someday. Выключи музыку. I saw Ringo sitting in a car in 2000 in Vienna. I was almost glued to the back glass of the car. Surreal experience. Yeah, but he doesn't sign. I mean, where do you live, Mr. Pick of My Life? Where do you live? Are you from Europe?
I think he's
America, but he says
yeah, he's from America.
But he says he was in Vienna, so maybe just a tourist. Yeah, he's gonna answer. Нельзя музыку включать, как только не услышал музыку, которая заблокирована правами правообладателя. Могут на меня пожаловаться.
Just Facebook.
Ну,
Я понимаю, всё окей.
так пиздец, если ошибки
Никогда не была. It's my first time.
You are from Slovenia, ex-Yugoslavia.
Wow.
It's 3 a.m. here too. Yeah, you're Slovenia. I was in Maribor in Slovenia. Wonderful, wonderful town. Wonderful. Yeah. I was doing skiing there. It's a great, great, great country. You know the city of Maribor on the north of Slovenia? I'm sure you do. Awesome. Hope you come again. Maybe. I'm traveling all around Europe. I mean, there are many other Yugoslavian countries that I want to visit. It's like Croatia, I want to visit. Slovenia, I really like. And maybe some others, but who knows? Depends on my wife.
It's my sister.
That's her sister.
Yeah.
Would I be out of place in saying your sister-in-law is pretty? Things are so, at least. You got a compliment.
Oh,
he says, you. Yeah, no, you would not be out of place. Yes, she is pretty. Yeah, thank you very much. Say thank you to Joe. Come on, say thank you. Yes, I'm pretty.
I don't see.
Yeah, you see, your sister-in-law is pretty.
Oh, it's questions.
Не, он спрашивает, буду ли я не прав, если я скажу, что твоя сестра красивая. Я ему говорю, ты не будешь прав. Не будешь не прав.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, so she thanks you, Joe. I know Maribor, but I live in Ljubljana, the capital. Oh, of course I know. I second that compliment. Он тоже тебе дает комплимент. Скажи ему, Santos, gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
She's a bit shy. It's the first time she's doing live performance, so she's a bit shy. Just give her time.
I don't know worry. What I must do. I don't know.
Must do. Say thank you. Always say thank you. It's gonna work.
Yes. It's right in English. Yeah, always. Thank you, and sorry. It's normal for England, but it's my first time here.
English people are a bit shy. So.
Yeah. Sorry.
What are places in America you want to see? I want to see New York.
Central Park.
Central Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to put flowers on John Lennon's
No.
so-called grave. Там могила Леннона. So, two sisters are very different, actually.
Why?
Because you don't look like your sister. Ты не похожа на сестру. New York, I have been there many times, of course. Yeah, sure. I have no doubt. Second place that I want to visit is San Francisco. But first city is New York.
Never been.
I have never been to America.
Yeah. Yes, I never been to America. But I hope so.
Someday.
Someday. Some year. Some life.
It's gonna be this life.
I hope so.
The city is 1 hour train ride from me. Great. I know that you live somewhere northern than New York. San Fran is expensive. I know. America is very expensive.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go.
In Spain also. Ты сам хотел ждать до 6.
Да ну не.
Так, ну так и дождемся.
San Francisco. So we have.
Why are you laughing?
It's time to go to sleep. It's already 3:30.
No. Talk to your friend.
Yeah.
Why?
I always regret never taking the visit to try to meet John when he was still with us. Oh, come on. I was born after he's gone, so what can I say? I live in Austin, Texas, one of the most expensive cities in the country. This place sucks. You sound pessimistic, Santos.
Yeah.
Every city is expensive. What can you do about it? What time do you have now in America?
No.
Oh, посыпки, слушай, да? Yeah. Oh, I don't feel my back from the sitting.
But I give you.
Have you been to Ripperban? No, I haven't been to Ripperban. 8:20 in the evening. Great.
Wow.
Well, I did try to meet John with some friends at 78 in Dakota, but he was in Japan at the time. You know, if I would be on your place, Joe, I would be standing near Dakota every day. 9:20 p.m. So, New York area is 1 hour behind from Texas. Okay. Даже мы по-другому. Wow. I think I'm gonna have another Red Bull, don't you think?
Okay, I understand.
We're gonna have a long night. Wow. That's what I said above. I regret that I didn't try to meet John only one time in 77. Yeah. So we all have regrets. You regret about John. I regret about Mick Jagger. Who knows? This is life, man. But at least I saw Mick Jagger in the same room. 2-3 feet away from me. You can't even imagine what a feeling is that. I had my heart beating, and I didn't even believe that it's him. It was like my eyes went blind for a second. That was amazing. But the security guards, they always destroy everything. Well, in Paris, they tried to prevent me from taking autograph from Charlie Watts. But when Charlie Watts said, I want to give him an autograph, they said, okay, congratulations. But I didn't even try with Mick Jagger, so I would never know what would be the reaction. Mayo, is your Egypt station display now complete? I saw you got the top. Да ладно, ладно, пиши. I don't like displays. Wait, how could I forget? I did travel to the Dakota at 1 a.m. in the morning of September 18 with a friend before Double Fantasy came out. You guys are the real fans and would deserve getting the autograph.
I'm your post officer and your
Waiter.
waiters. Yeah, waiter. Yeah, it's great, you know.
She's my postman and she's my waiter.
Yeah.
Bringing me Beatles albums from United Kingdom and bringing me Red Bull. So thanks
From
to
your fridge.
fridge. So thanks to my sister-in-law.
Yeah. I am good sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When you behave good.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Why?
When I lost my visa.
Сказать?
Ну,
Да.
думаю, это будет интересно. Very funny story. We have very funny story.
We have very funny story. She arrived in Munich 5 hours ago, and she lost her ID. Now she cannot go back to United Kingdom. Would you believe that?
I will stay 2 weeks here.
She's gonna stay here for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. No,
my God.
For a life. Why?
Just kidding. Why?
No, I know you.
Будем готовиться спать уже скоро. Я сплю. И тебе надо спать, у тебя уже глаза красные.
Они уже красные 3 дня.
I would like. So why don't you come to Liverpool in August? It's gonna be Beatles week. We can meet there, make a video. You two young people. Once I lost my visa, now she lost her ID. So that's life. You got your George Martin autograph on what? On picture, on vinyl, on what? Don't have the money to travel to the United Kingdom. Well, it's not that expensive. Next month. 50. Well, 50 is very young, actually.
It's my phone.
That's my phone.
Your phone?
My phone. It's my phone. Don't argue with me, woman. Осторожно, не поломай мой телефон. Тихо.
Я не понимаю, ничего.
Я кипишной.
Не ссы.
Я кипишной.
Я не могу понять, откуда это. Смотри.
Пиздец.
Ну откуда?
Ну
вообще ничего не делаю такого.
Ну.
Кожа, как понимаешь, как вообще, я не знаю.
Как резинка, да?
Это не резинка.
It's on a small paper or card. Okay. I wish I knew the exact place where John stood in public in his underpants in Hamburg. Oh. Mayo, make a GoFundMe for the Beatles European trip. Yeah. Trips are expensive, but there are some low-cost companies. Some now.
EasyJet.
EasyJet.
Yeah.
Ryanair.
Ryanair. Yeah. Oh, it's a very good company.
She came here by EasyJet and she didn't like it. Can't you believe that? Santos, I will be 57. 57? Oh my God, Joe, you don't look 57. You look 40 tops. So believe that. If you wouldn't tell me your age, I would never say that you are above 50. Woohoo! Yeah, man, come on. I don't believe that you are 57. Nothing. Not even close. I'm telling you, not even close. You look 40, 41 maximum. Tops, that's it. She's 27. Less than a half of you. Wow. Yeah, exactly. I saw your last video. I saw your video on the Beatles Fest, and you look young. Very young. People who are Beatles fans never get older. That's a fact. Yeah. Ладно, будем закругляться, должен.
Еще 2 часика осталось.
Блядь.
Я в любом случае буду фильм смотреть. Ты мне включай, посмотри. А ты можешь?
Нет, меня Света убьет, если я ее раздую. Ладно, хер с ним, сидим. Если я Свету разбужу, она мне, блядь, кадык выбьет.
Уже все пошло. Намази.
I hope you don't mind that sometimes you speak Russian.
It's
Тут есть
no?
Yeah?
No.
It's
Only red.
А есть он? I hope you don't mind that sometimes I speak Russian. Sister-in-law, can you sing a Queen song?
I never speak Russian. I speak
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian.
Он тебя спрашивает. Read the question. You have a question.
Don't see where. Sister-in-law, can you sing a Queen song?
Mama!
No, I was born to love you. It's my favorite song.
I was born to love you. That's her favorite song.
Yeah. And
It's
One Vision, it's my
second favorite.
No, it's the best.
The best.
Yeah. One Vision. And yeah, I was born to love you.
I was born to love you.
Born to love you. Sorry.
She's not a singer.
Yeah, but
she likes.
You just ask. Can you sing it?
Joan Jett song. Who's that? Who's Joan Jett? We don't know who Joan Jett is. By the way, her name is Olga. You can call her.
Olga.
It was clap, тебе аплодирую. We have applause. It
Thank
was
you.
sincere, bravo. Yeah, thank you. Her name is Olga. You don't have to call her sister-in-law. Just say Olga.
Yeah.
Olga.
Or Ola.
Or Ola.
Ola.
Yeah. Ola is
Ola.
hello in Spanish.
Yeah, it's good. It's very simple for
Ola.
remember.
I will write it to you here.
Yeah.
Ёб твою мать, блядь. Olga.
Yes, my name.
Or
Nice
you
to
can
meet
say Olia. Both are the same. So you don't have to call her sister-in-law.
But I like Ola.
Olia, yeah. Can Olga sing Madonna? Can you sing Madonna? Like a virgin.
Hang up.
Like a virgin. No, she's not from.
Don't slow.
Ah,
Don't slow. Yes,
she knows Madonna.
Yeah.
Boy.
I am melomaniac.
Melomaniac. You see that?
Yeah.
We are Beatles maniacs, and she's melomaniac.
Yeah.
Boy.
And I very like Janis Joplin.
How many languages do you know? 5. I speak 5 languages.
Yeah.
She likes Janis Joplin. Say it. I don't have to say for you. Say you like Janis Joplin.
It's my first time.
It's yeah. She's shy
On webcam. Yeah.
on
yeah,
webcam.
Yeah.
So she has a favorite. She has a favorite singer, Janis Joplin. It's a good choice, don't you?
Yeah. No. My favorite singer is, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. And second, Janis Joplin.
He's from Janis Joplin is from Texas. I speak 5 languages. She speaks 3 languages. My wife speaks 4 languages. My brother speaks 4 languages.
Sorry, I speak 4 languages.
No,
Turkish,
3.
Turkish.
Какой туркиш? Ты не знаешь туркиш. Да ладно. Ты не можешь спокойно говорить по-турецки.
Ну, окей.
4. Да. Забудь ты турецкий нахуй.
Не могу.
Нахуй. Тебе повезло, что ты не влипла в это говно.
А чё? У тебя же друг турок.
Я с ним уже больше 2 лет не общаюсь. I'm still working on speaking English. Yeah, I mean, this is the feature of Americans. You speak only English. Once we had friends from America visiting in Europe, and they didn't speak any other language than English. Kind of strange. But I was born in USSR. You know, USSR, the country. She was not. She was born after USSR broke up.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 1992, right? Yeah. Late. Yeah, later. So I had to speak Georgian and Russian, and then I learned Hebrew, and then I learned English, and now I speak German. So sometimes I speak Ukrainian because she's speaking Ukrainian. Can you say something in Ukrainian? Come on, say something in Ukrainian. People want to hear Ukrainian.
Okay.
You want to hear Ukrainian? This is how Ukrainian sounds.
Yes.
She's nature-born Ukrainian. Yes, I am in Germany. Say something in Ukrainian. Come on. Welcome the people. Say hello. Come on. Don't be shy.
Доброго вечора, любі друзі. Я рада вас тут привітати. Це сьогодні мій перший. Не смійся. Це сьогодні мій перший час, що я тут сьогодні виступаю перед вами, і мені дуже приємно вас тут сьогодні зустріти.
She said that she's the first time that she's live on YouTube, and it's very welcome to see you, and she's happy to be here. You know, just that's how Ukrainian sounds in original. Maybe Olga is going to meet Paul in England, and she get you another autograph by him. Yeah, I think if she will get the autograph from Paul, she's gonna keep it for herself. You understood. I have no doubt, Mr. Pick of my life, that you understood, because Yugoslavian languages and all the Yugoslavian languages are similar to Ukrainian, Czech, Russian, Polish. I mean, it's the same family of Ukrainian of languages. And she said, don't laugh. Yes, that's right. Он славянин, он понял.
Молодец.
Молодец, супер. Cyrillic languages are pretty much the same. I understood. Welcome. You're also welcome. Questa è la penna. Now,
Wow.
what do you want to say now? I don't speak Spanish. Questa è la penna. Let's say I'm going to translate in Google Translate. Italian, not Spanish, Italian.
Sorry.
Questa è la penna. Это ручка. Что за ручка?
Maybe my?
This is
my
the
finger?
pen. This is the pen. Questa è la penna.
What do you mean?
We don't use Cyrillic, but we are Slavic. Yeah. I mean, I didn't mean to say Cyrillic. But this family of all those languages are pretty much similar. I mean,
Past USSR.
Post USA. You understand Hungarian and Bulgarian. They're also very similar to Russian.
Bulgarian.
Yeah.
I lived
Bulgarian,
6 months in Bulgaria.
Yeah. Bulgarian is very similar to Russian, to Cyrillic. I mean, it's
very similar to Russian, but Romanian very, very similar to Ukrainian.
Yeah.
And
her father, when he was in Poland, he could freely speak with Polish people.
Yeah. I was 3 days in Poland, and I could understand
everything.
Yeah, everything. It's very easy.
Yeah. That was Italian. This is a pen. That's all I can recall from high school. Hello from Toronto, Canada, the most musician-like city in the world. Elvin Massey. Hello, Canada.
Hello.
Nice to see Canada. Germany.
Nice to meet you.
Germany, Ukraine, and United Kingdom, welcome.
Yeah. For Canada.
we are drinking Red Bull, so don't think anything bad. We are drinking Red Bull not to go to sleep.
No.
Не говори плохо.
Just we like Red Bull.
Red Bull. Yeah. Red Bull keeps us alive. Elvin Massey, welcome to my life. I hope you watch my videos.
What videos?
My videos.
Oh.
My Beatles videos. I have more than 100 videos on my channel. Ты реально спать не хочешь? Ты вообще, у тебя глаза плавают. Точно? Нет, ты спать? Точно?
Я расслаблена.
Меня совесть.
Да не, я вообще не хочу, честно.
Ну ладно. Yes, very informative, I know. Thank you.
Я не зеваю, я ничего. Я не хочу спать.
Окей.
А то, что глаза плавают, ну это понятно. Уставшие. Я не хочу спать.
Я понял. Все, тихо. Is Olga subscribed to your channel? She doesn't have a YouTube account.
But I have Facebook.
She has Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I heard that Red Bull is strong. Yeah, it is strong. It makes your heart beat faster. You don't want to sleep after that.
But I drink some...
Что ты на меня кричишь, сразу на меня угоришь? Я только спросил. Что это такое? She's drinking some kind of a cherry juice or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some.
I don't drink Red Bull.
Может, спать хочешь? Точно нет. Ладно.
Это мне не нравится.
My heart is already beats too fast. Why? Because you see a beautiful girl, right?
No way.
It's a compliment for you.
No, it's not funny. It's very serious.
But she's married, so only a conversation, nothing more. Yep. Ладно, ты там никого не найдешь.
Все равно хотя бы в виртуальной жизни можно побыть свободной, ну ты вообще. My heart already beats too
Okay,
fast.
subscribe to your channel. I love Per Gross and Palski. My friend Baba made them my introduction to Polish culture. I can dream. I can dream.
Yes, you can.
I know that in the Slovenian language, hvala, the word hvala, is thank you, right? But in Russian, hvala is a compliment. So we are using the same words, but in those different languages, we have different meanings. So when I was in Slovenia, I heard similar words that I know, but I had to understand in what context they are being used. So if I say to Mr. Pick of my life, if I tell you hvala, I know that it's thank you, right? Yes, hvala means thank you. Interesting. Yeah, but in Russian, hvala means a compliment. If somebody did something good and I give him a compliment, it's a hvala. Hvala. But in your language, it's only a thank you. Well, thank you, it's a mean of a compliment as well, you know? You see, Joe, me and Mr. Mayo, what kind of problems we have? We have 5, 6 languages in our heads, and we are confused.
Yeah.
It also means praising someone. You see, that's right. Praising, a compliment, exactly. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. I have a Bulgarian pressing of this Beatles album, which is called Love Songs. And everything there is written in Cyrillic. Yeah. And all the songs are written in Russian, in Cyrillic. And exactly the same as Russian, but only letters are different. So you can understand how these two languages are close to each other.
Так що, Яша, ти йдеш мені завтра купляти богемну рапсодію?
Почему? С какого хрена вдруг спрашиваешь? Что случилось?
Ну, мені гроші прислали.
Кто? Твой муж? Пиздец.
Я його напрягла, я хочу подарок. Все, йдеш?
Я куплю тебе на Ютубе. На eBay.
Нет. No? No.
I have that Bulgarian love songs, I think. Yeah, I have 3 copies of love songs, and all of them are from Bulgaria. Can't you believe that? Way back in 1977, from Soviet Union, which was a closed country, my 24-year-old aunt had a chance to leave Soviet Union to go to Bulgaria and buy me that album on flea market. I wasn't even born then. And 12 years later, she gave it to me as a present on my 8th birthday. Can't you believe that? This is life, man.
Your first vinyl?
Vinyl, yeah. Vinyl.
Vinyl.
Say vinyl. Практикуй свой английский, блядь.
Ну откуда я знаю? Я ее не употребляю. Откуда я знаю правильно?
I have that Bulgarian love
Teach
song.
me English.
Yeah, she has to practice English.
Yeah,
she knows, but she has to practice.
Because I'm just came to England.
I have that Bulgarian love songs too, I think. You can get Yugoslavian pressings when you come here. You know we already have some though. Yes, I have Yugoslavian pressing of Beatles for sale. And I keep it in my collection as something rare. The country, unfortunately, does not exist anymore, but the album does. Well, I respect all the countries from former Yugoslavia, but still, Yugoslavia as a country does not exist anymore. Да? Okay. Ладно, ладно.
Sorry.
I have two versions of the brown love songs, and I have one version of the white love songs. The cover, I mean. It's good to have sister-in-law, right? We have a very dynamic, very interesting live chat. When I'm alone, it's kind of boring. Я правильно говорю?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
She's the price of this year. Favorite Beatles song: "Strawberry Fields Forever." Period. Strawberry Fields Forever is on the top. And all the other Beatles songs are on the second place. That's it. When I listen to Strawberry Fields Forever, I'm going like that. That's it. I'm sleeping live. Oh, yes. I was one of the last generations born in Yugoslavia, the country that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I remember the day in 1992, Yugoslavia was going to participate in Euro 1992, but since it has problems, it was disqualified from the Euro 1992, and Denmark took its place. And then Denmark went to winning the championship. I remember that as a 10-year-old kid. I remember that happening. I was there. And I was one of the last generations to be born in Soviet Union. I was born in 1982 in Georgia, in Soviet Union. And I was studying in Soviet school with Lenin and Stalin and all those in the school. Can't you believe that? I'm coming from that generation. Stuff. You were born in a free Ukraine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good memories.
Slovenia got independent in 1991. Yes, exactly. And I do remember that in summer of 1992, Yugoslavia was disqualified as a country from the European Championship, and Denmark took its place. And I remember watching that final when Denmark won the championship. That was most astonishing days of my life. The last. Is there a country that doesn't exist anymore? Strawberry Fields Forever is one of the singles that I possess, the original UK pressings, and this is one of the most important parts of my collection. I was born in Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn. Never been to Brooklyn.
But I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah.
Someday you're gonna
Let's
visit.
go. Let's go.
So go.
Together.
No.
Go.
Да, я сейчас пойду. Ты одна не справишься, что будет.
Предупреди. Ну так буду ехать, буду пробовать. Sorry, my friend, my English it's not good, but
she has to practice.
Trying to speak normal.
She has to practice.
Yeah.
Your Archie bunker is spot on. Now I know why. What are you talking about? I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm here. I'm Olga. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to see all friends here. Sorry for my English because I'm just starting um, to learn English in UK. May somebody have questions? No, I don't drink Red Bull. I drink cherry juice. Oh, my favorite music. It's not kind. It's just Queen. I love Queen, and I love British music because I live in England.
So I'm back. You continue.
Superhero just came to me. Sorry.
What music do you like?
I just.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
I like Queen. It's my favorite music.
Queen.
Queen. Yeah. I'm crazy about Queen. Yeah. Especially Freddie Mercury. It's, yeah. It's the.
Не, ты это не разберешь.
Конечно, не заберу, но для камеры можно.
Favorite Queen song?
One Vision and One Vision and I Was Born to Love You. It's my favorite songs. 2 songs. Did you like new movie about Queen? Yes, I do.
Tomorrow she's going to buy the deluxe version.
Yeah. DVD with some books. Booklet, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I also like the movie about Queen, except for one moment.
It was a question for me.
Okay.
Especially for me, you know.
Okay. I shut up.
Yeah.
Zip.
I very love. Yeah. I like playing Rami Malek. Acting. Yeah, it's good.
Rami Malek won Oscar.
Yeah.
Well-deserved Oscar.
Yeah.
Go away, Jack. Really? Он мне сказал, уходи, Джек.
Why?
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, I'm ashamed. Oh my god, it's my first time. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh.
So you want to
I'm
chat with a
ashamed.
beautiful girl, huh? Just kidding. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, I'm ashamed. Mm. Um, do you have more questions about Queen?
Are you going into UK in May or more record finds? I was thinking about going to UK in May, but if this doesn't work out in May, I will go.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And this is mine? No, this is mine now. Okay.
If this
Not crying.
if this doesn't work out, I will go to Liverpool in August, but I'm not sure yet. Не стучи ногами. What Queen song says, "Ooh, you make me live"?
Queen?
What Queen songs
songs?
makes you make me live? That one I like. Somebody to love.
Somebody
To love. Find me somebody.
to
Ooh,
love,
you wanna
to
make me.
find me somebody to love, find me somebody to love, find me.
Ah, нет, you're my best friend. Oh,
No. Sorry. Oh, make me alive.
You make me live. Yeah. I confused. I said without thinking. You're right. You're my best friend. That's
But
right.
it's good song.
It's a good song. Yeah.
Somebody
Bohemian
to love,
Rhapsody
somebody.
is one of the best.
What Queen?
Night at the Opera. That is the
Sorry?
one. Yeah. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live. You're my best friend.
But I was born
To
to
love.
love.
It's from Made in Heaven.
Why?
The album is called Made in Heaven.
I was born to love you. Sorry.
This is the
I
masterpiece.
was born to love you.
Yeah, well, this is the one. You Take My Breath Away is my favorite Queen song. You Take My Breath. Yeah, it's also a good song. This is the Night at the Opera. I bought it in Italy. It's from the Agostini. Very special issue, actually. Is not shy anymore. She's singing. Ты больше не стесняйся, ты поешь.
I understand, yeah.
Now she knows how it feels like to be live on air. Right? You are on air.
Yeah.
These people are from America. You are all over the world. Yoo-hoo!
It's great. I have a new friend. So.
Z.
Sorry.
Friend Z. I don't have any Queen albums.
Wow.
It's very bad. You should.
Yeah.
You should.
You should. Exactly.
I have 5.
Oh.
What time is in Germany?
It's very early.
4 o'clock
4
in the
o'clock.
morning. Very early. Some people already wake up to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have anything else. She's singing.
I was born to love you.
If you decide to get one, start from the beginning. I have to say that Queen 2 is one of my favorite albums. One of my 5 favorite albums. I would get the greatest hits. Oh, come on.
Що?
Нет, это не тебе.
Я поняла.
You should get this one. This is Queen Live Killers, the first live album released by Queen. This one is one of the best. The predator takes its victim.
Okay, get out. Sorry.
She's not shy anymore.
He's tired. A little bit. But it's okay.
I'm tired of it. It's already almost 2 hours we are sitting in the live. Do you believe that?
Really?
Almost a movie. She's taking over the show.
About
Она берет верх над выступлением. Yeah, she's kind of pushing me out, you see?
no way, no.
Okay. Now you are the main star. Come on.
No. Oh my god. Sorry.
For the next show, she's going to be more confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. We drank Red Bull. It's like drinking 5 glasses of coffee. Really? Yeah. Red Bull is like a coffee. Stay чуть-чуть. Oh, I really like the German Peak Sleeve singles. Thank you, Joe. I know that you watched that video and you mentioned it once in your live videos. So thank you very much for that. It's
I'd like to smoke. Would you like to wait for me?
Do you think Olga would like the music on John's experimental albums? No. European sleeves are always better looking than the ones in the States. Exactly. True, Santos. Experimental.
Мы можем побыть за 5 дней, тут нормально, понимаешь, но Ольга раскрутится.
I'm not even going to let her listen to those experimental
Okay, my friends,
albums.
I go to smoke.
Wait a second.
Wow. Okay.
This is the Two Virgins album by John the Experimental. I'm going to show her the cover and then you will see the reaction.
Give it to me. Please.
And now you're gonna see the reaction.
Wow. Just then. It's normal.
Не показывай, нельзя это показывать.
Okay.
She likes it. She's gonna listen to that
It's
album.
normal.
She's going to enjoy that.
It's adult people. It's normal.
Это было открыто вот так вот выпустить такую обложку.
It's normal.
It's normal. You're gonna listen to this album tomorrow, okay? Listen, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
So come back tomorrow and you will see the reaction. Stop, I'm pumped up as it is. This is hysterical.
Sorry.
That was just a joke.
Yeah. That joke.
Ой. Что, иди кури.
Да? Нужно оставить.
Давай.
Okay, I go to smoke.
She's gonna be back in 5
minutes. Yeah. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
I am pumped as it is, pumped up. She's not familiar with the Beatles' experimental albums. She's not going to that deep. And I'm not gonna let her listen to those albums. Definitely not.
Я все чую.
Прекрасно.
Я все чую.
Yeah.
Я все чую.
Five minutes. She's going out to the balcony. Whew. Thanks for a fun conversation. I need to go to sleep now. Have fun and see you again. До свидания. Хвала. Yeah. Smoke break. Yeah, a little smoke break. I don't smoke, so she does, and sometimes she goes to smoke. So, Mr. Pick of my life, hvala for coming. This is fun. Yeah, why not? Why not? I have a guest, and I decided to make a fun video tonight. На свидание. You see, in Russian we say до свидания, and you say на свидание. So you see, it's very similar. Only one letter is different. So, на свидание. Good night. To Mr. Pick of my life. I hope to see you again in my future live videos. Can you imagine what life she has? Very happy. I never smoked either. I'm going to have 2 people visit me at home. I have never met them. They are fans of the bands I tour with and want to meet me. I'm a bit nervous. Don't be nervous. No? You don't have to be nervous. People want to meet you. You have to be happy. Что делаешь? Wait a second. Okay. Да. Иди спать.
Потише, пожалуйста.
Окей, давай иди спать. That was my wife. I never smoked either. Yeah. I don't usually smoke.
Sorry.
She needs a lighter. So you see what fun we are having here tonight. I guess you never taken LSD either, huh? No drugs, no nothing. I tried a cigarette once, but I don't smoke and I never take drugs and never will. Man. Света, выйди отсюда, тут идет видео. Закрой дверь. You're never taking LSD either, huh? Of course not. I'm high on hobbies. Yeah. Oh man, you can have fun even without drugs. So come on. You missed my egg comment above. No, I didn't miss. I watched the Back to the Egg TV show tonight, and I don't know what it is. What is TV Back to the Egg TV show? I've never heard about it. That's why I don't look my age. Can you explain? I don't really follow. When I read the Beatles took LSD, I had to get my hands on some. No, no, no. I admire Beatles only for their music. What they did with their lives, I don't care. I mean, why would I? 1979 show with album videos from Back to the Egg. Oh, really? I never knew there was one. Might get someday. Santos, what do you mean when you say holy crap? Where did you say that? I was saying no drugs, no smoke. Maybe that's why I look younger. Exactly. Exactly. That's good. That's great. If you look healthy, it's great. I mean, the drugs don't do any good. Come on. If you want to get pleasure, you can get it by some other way. Drink an alcohol or listen to the music. I don't know what, but drugs, never good. I own the Egg TV show and lots of other bootleg stuff. So great. I don't have it. Holy crap means I find it hard to believe you guys never took drugs. That was the best part of my teenage years. No, no, Santos. I'm not following. Тихо, Света проснулась. Тише, тише. Well, of course, I need to lose pounds. Oh, come on. I also need to lose pounds. But Santos, I don't like it. I don't like taking drugs. Да? Да, она проснулась тише с дверью, потому я спросил, почему так дверь шумит. Дверь очень плохая дверь.
Что, все? Да? Устаешь?
Ну, нет, еще в часе спать. Well, the star is back. How did your eyebrows get so full? I was born that way.
And
They,
us.
they were also connected here, and I have to remove some hair from here. That I was born that way. I have nothing to do with it. Like two big caterpillars. Гусеницы.
Mhm.
I haven't taken any drugs in over 20 years. I'm clean except for smoking pot. And you're saying it so openly. I don't even take pot, nothing. Maybe some beer, that's it. Whew. I've got nothing to hide. Okay, that's your choice. I mean, I'm just saying that I don't like anything to do with drugs. Yes, my eyebrows used to connect too. My ex-wife used to wax the middle. Now I don't have it anymore. Good for you. But with me, Sometimes it grows, so I have to wax it also. I can make it thinner, but I don't want to. I like it the way it is. I'll be back in a minute.
It's great. It's great.
Okay. Dude, you can't take it all the eyebrow credit. Mine are just as big as full. I'm Mexican. Yow. Do you want to visit? Yeah, America, of course. Давай включаться уже. I do think that I did came in at a bad time. Hi, Jack and wife. No, that's not my wife. That's not my wife. This is my sister-in-law, my wife's sister. That's not my wife.
Yeah.
Well, rock out. Hi, Brad. Hi, Brad. Nice to see you. С дверью поаккуратнее, но она злая, пиздец. That's my sister-in-law. She just came from United Kingdom and she brought me another Sgt. Pepper album. Brittle bread in the house. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. This is the first time she's live on air, so some applause would be nice. Did you hear the Rolling Stones postponed their tour dates due to mixed condition? Yes, we heard about it, and it's a very bad news, actually. Чё? Она проснулась немножко злая. Ладно, важно. But I think that he's gonna come back sometime later this year. I think September, November would be the appropriate time. What's up, Beetle Bread? What's new? What's the good word? All Beatles experts are here. Did you hear the Rolling? Yeah. Beatles experts, Beetle Bread. Also, Vinyl 85 is missing, Marv. It is sad, though, that our favorite stars are going to leave us. Сейчас, думаю, будем уже закругляться, да? Что скажешь? Давай. Фу, я тоже устал. Почему я устал? Фу. Okay. So, friends, it's been 2 hours that we are online and we are a little tired. So, I guess you won't be mad at us if we say goodbye. And see you maybe tomorrow. I wish everybody a wonderful night, wonderful evening. Thank you for being here for this fun conversation. And we are going to sleep. Instead of the Beatles. Have a good night, everyone. Santos. Bye-bye, Jack. Nice to meet you, Olga.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Joe. Later, Mayo. Brad. So, Beetle Bread, Mayo, Santos, everybody, Elvin, see you tomorrow. Have a good night. We are out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Ooh.